Welcome to our daily horrors. I'm Meeka Nomicon, and today I've been playing through the game Not Involved, where we play as a doctor in a dark fantasy world, and now we need to balance helping others as well as helping ourselves. My friend, I'll leave this stale world pretty soon. Yes, I'm still in the same town and I'm not getting any better. If you have a desire to meet with me for the last time, then use the worm. I don't have much time left. Yours, Amari. Yes, I'm not mad about the skull. And of course, you will go headlong. After all, it's Amari who wrote this. For 13 years you lived well without him. Well, okay, relatively well. And here you are. Don't tell me that you're gonna use a worm for this. Sooner or later, they will drain you. I won't forgive myself if I let Amari down this time as well. Last time. Oh, that's gnarly. Wait, when you said travel by worm, I hope you mean we're gonna ride it and not it's gonna eat me and teleport me there. Underground worms came into use not so long ago. For a modest price of one memory, you could even get to the other side of the continent. So what do we choose this time? It's a long way, so you have to give something of value. Oh, okay, so this, whatever we choose now, that's what we're going to forget about, right? This is it. See, naturally, you don't want to pick failure, right? But I think the problem with sacrificing the failure memory is won't that end up making you almost arrogant? Because if you've never had a failure, you'll never humble yourself to know that you can fail. Which could be very problematic later on. First potion wouldn't necessarily... I wouldn't say it'd be the worst one to give up. I mean, as long as we're not forgetting how to make the potion. An exam of what? That's my problem. I think just because I don't know what the exam would be that we're giving up, I think give up the first potion. Also, because it was just saying failure in general, that concerned me as well. You make yourself comfortable, close your eyes and... What's this place? Ah, the lab. Been a while. Come on, push your maximum curiosities. Only 3 ingredients. Which ones? You know, you've studied. The first 2 herbs can be any of the Cham family. Weed Cham, Mew Cham, Cavi Cham, and so on. But the latter must be not from the Rujibi family, as many mistakenly believe. Let's see what we have. Z-Cham, Kvar-Cham, Mayo-Cham, Rio-Cham, Blazer, Rinoa, and Swaki from the Rujabi family. Oh, my brain did not register any of that information. What about, okay, first take... We're gonna take Maya Cham. Yep. It said 2 from the Cham family, right? So then it'd be Z-Cham? Correct! I think, did they say Swaki was from the Rajabi? So it would be Blazer, right? I think it's Blazer. Yes, it will do. You throw all the herbs into the mortar, crush them and add a little of your saliva. So, what's the final verdict? Good job. Everything is correct. Keep it up. We did it! We made a potion! See, that's what I'm saying. It's like, forgetting our first potion, as long as we didn't forget how to make that potion, wouldn't necessarily be the worst thing in the world. Now, let's go to the next room. Let's try this painkiller on a patient. Everything starts to get dark. Sounds are muted. Nausea sets in. Wait, is this me inside the worm? And here you are again, inside the worm. It's stuffy and calm here. It seems to me that I shouldn't have chosen this memory. I have a feeling that I could have used it well later. Well, Possibly. But you could have also used the other memories. It's fine. We'll work out how bad my choice was later. Soon, I will forget who I am and why I live completely. Time to go out. This is your stop. I'm starting to think maybe we should stop traveling by worm. This town again. It stinks terribly. It's the smell of rot, most likely coming from those half-decomposed corpses in the distance. Their howls can be heard even from here. Well, you won't find the way on your own, so you'll have to rely on the friendliness of the locals. So, friendliness. How likely are we to experience that? Not gonna lie, just looking right now, I'm thinking we're in danger. Nearby, you can see a frowny old man who is staring right at you, and a skeleton ploughing a garden. Behind one of the nearest huts, you hear a man swearing and the sound of creaking trees. You know what? I'm a nosy person. Let's see what's going on behind the hut. Sounds come from the other side of the hut. The closer you get to the building, the more clearly you hear a rough male voice and some wood rumble. Turning a corner, you run into... what am I looking at here? Are you saying something... A living tree, that's what I'm looking at. Oh, I was kind of worried that some kind of demon had ripped an entire tree from the ground. It is more dangerous here than it might seem. Careful, it'll crush you. Have I just died? Ah, no, we dodged. Spectacular, Doctor. The creature passes by. Wow, what a monster. You need some time to pull yourself together. Understandable. In the yard, under a canopy, you see a man lying on the ground. Well, you see what remains of a man. He looks to have been, bisected. Are you still alive? Just staring at. I mean, do I have the option to say, well, you've not got any legs? Are you okay? Wait, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. Was that your yelling? You know what? Let's be blunt about this. Did this monster attack you? Yeah, out of your mind, Tiny? He wouldn't leave if he even touched me. Just like you won't leave if you say something that dumb again. You thought I'd tremble at the sight of this tree? Get the hell out of here! The man raises an axe over his head. Wait, I just realised. Is he chained to this block? Wait, okay, this is probably gonna get me killed, but I need to ask you more questions. I wish you no harm. I don't give a crap what you wish me here, and what not. Maybe I can help. You got a death wish, boy? You think that since I have no legs, I need someone's help? The man lowers the axe on you. Haha, I'm too sneaky for you. You barely dodged the blade. Okay, but with this, if not help, I can at least listen to what is troubling you. The man raises the axe over his head again. I'm thinking I should probably stop antagonizing him, huh? This is dangerous. Do you know what you're doing? No, not particularly. You know what? He seems the kind of person that respects strength, right? He respects bravery. He got angry at us because we implied the tree was better than him, right? That he feared the tree. So if we just look him straight in the eye, I mean, it's only 50% chance we're gonna die. He hits with the blunt side. Well, seems like he ain't that crazy. Something is wrong. Share it. You'll feel better. His insane gaze is directed straight at you. He put the axe away and makes himself comfortable. See? My plan worked. He respects me now. All it took was to take a hit from the axe. Oh, that probably broke something though. You're good. Crazy surely, but good. I'm the chief lumberjack here. Was cutting down trees. Nothing out of the norm. Suddenly the stump showed up. Asked me to stop cutting the trees. I refused. Why? I'm a hereditary lumberjack. My father, my grandfather, great-grandfather, all were cutting down trees. Is it just this? Yeah, we need wood. You can't survive the winter without firewood. He came today right before you. Said that he is ready to give tar for fire. Said that it'll last even longer than firewood. But I can't. The men will laugh. If I use this tar and everyone switches to it, then how will I look everyone in the eye? I'll be a useless stump. Right now, they at least respect me for my deeds, and for the fact I don't run from such monsters. The man smiles sadly. Thank you for listening, little fella, but you gotta go. Thanks for sharing. Sometimes it is important to vent when you've been holding back a lot. Before I go, could you show me the way to Amari's house? Ah, so now you remember the dying Amari. Listen, I got a little bit sidetracked. After you've listened to the stranger's lengthy monologue? Absolutely. Yeah, sure. There's the road. Go to the house with the spire. After that, you turn right. The third house on the left is Amari's house. Haven't seen neither him nor Flint in a long time. Thank you very much. The lumberjack looks up at you with his sad eyes and silently nods. Neither the old man nor the skeleton can be seen anymore. Fortunately, the man managed to tell you how to get to Amari. I really hope the game won't ask me to remember the directions, because I've already forgotten. You follow the road, turn right from the house with the spire, and there it is. The third house on the left is on the outskirts. Oh, thank God. I'm so glad my doctor can remember. We are here. Approaching the door, you notice that all the shutters are closed. You knock. Nobody answers. You knock harder. Under your fist, the door opens slightly. How will you enter? Can I, say with drama? So we kind of gotta go in singing the show tune. Kick the door off your feet. Okay, well, kicking the door off our feet seems to be like my biggest dramatic entrance, so we're gonna do that. The door swings open with a bang. You are in the hallway. It's clean here. Looks like someone has recently cleaned. From the hallway, there is another door that you decide to open, and there, a smell of rot and decay, very familiar to you. What else is there to say? How about saying there's a giant tentacle spider monster? That could be important to say. Wait, are you trying to tell me this is Amari? Stay still. Maybe it didn't notice you. Okay, it's not Amari, that's good. I see glasses though. No! No! You can't end there. I want to know about the spider monster. Oh. That was very good. I enjoyed that. Good job. Let's go get the other route, shall we? Okay, so how about we pick a different thing to forget and see if that changes anything? So what are we feeling? Exam or failure? It's like, I don't think... It's like mistakes, right? You can't really choose to forget them, because if you do, it's going to cause issues later on. So what do we forget our exam? You make yourself comfortable and close your eyes and... Here is the next patient. You need to find out what happened and prescribe a treatment. Before you is a girl who looks quite healthy, although very sad. Good evening. How do you feel? I'm okay. Well, I can tell you one thing. There is clearly something wrong with her. Does anything hurt? No. Hey, just check out how she sits. Look in her eyes, on her hands. Apathy, depression, all at once? Turns out he tricked you. You'll have to work with mental illnesses as well. This is going to be fun. Okay, so what is this? My specialty? Didn't prepare for this, saying nothing. Well, I feel like saying nothing is probably what they're telling us to do. That's a good option. But if I know anything about doctoring and I don't, it's always a good thing to admit when you are unprepared for a situation. So we are not prepared for this. Well, after these words, it won't be possible to help this person at all. Oh no. Wait, did we say that to the patient? I thought we were going to say that to the doctor, the mentor. That was quick. I think we should go back and change our answer. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm guessing, is this our specialty also? It's going to be basically the same response, right? Might as well check, why not? Yes. Oh, interesting. The girl stares at the floor. I need to ask you a few questions. Go on. Okay, how are you? How often do you feel good lately? Do you have enough energy for daily activities? What activities do you find enjoyable, if any? Okay, so how about we do what activities do you find enjoyable, if any? Because I think that will also help establish in how good she feels. Because if she's not finding anything enjoyable at the minute, then clearly she's really not been feeling good. I like to lie and do nothing. See, exactly my point. I mean, and that could also imply that she hasn't got the energy to do anything. Just lie down and stare at the ceiling. At the walls. It's nice to hold the little one in my arms sometimes. She reminds me of my mother, about how good she was. Okay. I don't think coming straight out and asking if she has thoughts of suicide might be the best way to come about this. Okay, so how about we ask about how good she is about focusing and making decisions? It is hard to decide anything about focus. I often forget to bring to the doctors what they ask me. Right, she works as a nurse here, and you've already seen her, always sad and quiet. And when I cook for my sister, the porridge sometimes burns out completely. How can I take care of anyone if I can't even? Everything is falling out of my hands. I think you've learned enough. Of course, you could ask further, but this is not your field. I thought the mentor said it was. The girl is clearly depressed. And how can we help her? Okay, I can prescribe you with a medicine that should help you, but in general, it's all in your head, just cheer up. That? Oh no, we can't say that one. You can't tell someone there's bliss just to cheer up. Doesn't work. That's also kind of the advice you generally give to yourself. Like you're telling yourself to cheer up, and even that doesn't work. You need to smile more. I'm not gonna lie, if the doctor told me to smile more, I might slap the doctor. It's like, no. I'll smile when I want to smile, thank you. Here's your medicine. It will help relieve the symptoms. Okay, clearly this is the last one is meant to be the actual answer, right? The other two are just... I kind of want to see what would happen if I gave one of the other two, just because I know it's so boundly wrong. Okay, my curiosity needs to be abated. So, smile more. Talk less, smile more. There we go. We are not in the Stone Age. He's obviously upset that you decided to say that. We can put this girl on medication to help her feel less depressed. Plus, she needs talking therapy. Unfortunately, we now have very few specialists qualified in this field. so I can advise you to talk with friends and relatives. You can also contact religious societies. Some of them provide an opportunity to speak without judgment. Before approaching the girl and starting to talk about how to take the medicine, he looked at you and shook his head. Okay, our mentor really wasn't pleased. I wonder if we picked the right answer, we'd give the same dialogue but from our perspective. Let's check. Okay, so the quick answer is obviously, here's your medicine, it will help relieve the symptoms, and here are some tips. Unfortunately, we have very few people who are ready to help you with conversations at the moment. It's certainly not perfect, but it might work. Try to find people who are ready to support you spiritually. That is, to talk to you. For example, your relatives, friends, and in some cases, religion. Some do not require you to join them, and are ready to help for free. I know that you now have a younger sister whom you are looking after. This is very good. She is your anchor that keeps you from drowning in your depression. The medicine is taken twice a day, in the morning and evening. There may be side effects such as nausea, diarrhea, and palpitations. But don't worry, it'll pass soon enough. It is not forever. After 2 weeks or so, you'll definitely feel better. As you get better, try to find people. Socialization is very important, but don't overdo it. If you feel like you're starting to get tired of it, give yourself a break. Correct. Support from people is very important at times like these. Excellent. Yeah, great job. You weren't ready, but you did the job. See, that's why you always admit when you're not fully prepared. Okay, so yeah, I don't think us picking which memory we forget actually changes the outcome here. We just get a different cutscene, which is very nice, so we will go back and grab the third one. But first, do we want to now approach the old man, or do we want to approach the skeleton? I'm thinking Skelly Boy. Oh, that's gnarly. Gotta say, the creators of this did amazing with the artwork. Good day to you. He looks up from his work and turns to you. Good day, friend. You are certain that if he had skin and muscles on his face, he would be smiling right now. Okay. You know what? We don't want to ask straight from Amari. We want dialogue. There we go. What are you doing here? Oh, me? I'm waiting to bed to help old Gold Ismer. His children left him. Old man has to work alone in order to feed himself. So I decided to help a person in need. You nod. Do you know how I can find Amari? Sure. Follow that road till you see a house with a spire. From it you turn right, and the third house on the left, which is located at a distance from all the others, will be Amari's hut. Oh, you know what? You're a very nice Skelly Boy. You might in fact be my favourite. And why did you decide to help me? I'm not fully dead yet, as you can see. In order to deserve the eternal rest, I gotta do enough good deeds to override my sins. Tis was lucky for me that Ismer accepted me help. Not everyone here is ready to even talk to folk like me. I'm not even talking about receiving any help from me. It's a little silly, of course, that we have to atone to wrongs we've done, don't you think? Well, I mean, the alternative is eternal damnation. Skelly Boy, which one would you prefer? Yes. Okay, how long have you been like this? Oh no, we're giving him an existential crisis now?
till you see a house with a fire. From it you turn right and a third house on the left, which is located at a distance from all the others, will be Amari's hut.
What was that? Okay, even he had an existential crisis, or his mind's deteriorating in his decomposed state.
I gotta get back to work.
Thank you. You leave him standing just like that. I don't think that conversation was good for the Skelly Boy. If the skeleton did not deceive you, then you can already go to Amari. Or maybe you want to talk to somebody else. Oh, I can talk to Old Man as well, right? Approach the old man who is staring at you intently. The closer you get to the old man, the less friendly he becomes. I didn't think he was ever friendly, to be perfectly honest. Though, it cannot be said that he ever looked like he was glad to see you. Thank you! See, we're on the same wavelength here. He smells strongly of alcohol and tobacco. His breath is hoarse. Lung injury most likely. Asthma? Tuberculosis? Do you really care? Before you even open your mouth, he starts. Like who's that? Worm's maggot has found his way to our little town. Don't you feel sorry for yourself? You're willing to give these monsters a piece of yourself. Are you in such a hurry to live your life? We'll see how you'll feel when they dry you out completely. These worms, do you know where they come from? That's it. They appeared out of nowhere. And your maggots are glad. Do you even know what they do with these memories? They keep them and wait patiently. And what are they waiting for? That's simple. I want to understand how and by what we live, so that it'd be easier for us to all to be destroyed and devoured. That's right, gobble up! They know that if and they start eating right away, they'll most likely be exterminated. That's why they wait, cunning creatures. And folks like you help them become stronger. He spits at your feet. The highest of the disrespects. Wow. Should we wait until he finishes cursing? Or should we go to someone nicer and stop wasting our precious time? You know what? Let's keep listening. We've committed. He's half dead and skeletons ain't enough for us. So that maggots have also come here. We should be exterminating creatures like you, so that you do not work on our land and do not stain it with your assistance anymore. Mark my word that your time will come, so you better not linger here. It'd be even better if you knew. You turn around right now and leave our town. Otherwise, I called the boys. They'll whoop your half to death, so you wouldn't even think about coming here anymore. Well, you've surely wasted a lot of time, but you can still safely leave. I refuse! We must antagonize further with our existence. I know folk like you. You come, gain trust from some dumbasses, and ain't like that. I knew your nature. It's just that no one listens to me. So yeah, you gain our trust. Say that you're friends to us, and then one after the other, you slaughter our young'uns. That's the first thing. You make them stinking and screaming dead bodies come to our town. That's right. I know that this is your doing. There was no such thing before. Now, how many years I've lived here, there was nothing like that. We're driving them away, and you are bringing them back. That's the sentient thing. You make us starve. You make us freeze. You spread disease. That'd be 3 more.
All this here 'cause of you. If I wasn't so tired, I'd have killed you right at this here spot. It done took me a whole day to walk up this here field. Why just staring at? So yeah, you turn around and get the hell out of here right now. Do you understand? Otherwise, I'll go call the boys so they can help me send you away with a pitchfork. Death to maggots! Death to maggots!
Well, I would strongly advise you to go and ask someone else for directions, and quickly. I'm not the one in the hurry to marry. You know what? He clearly doesn't like us. And you know what? Go on then, call the boys. I dare you. I dare you, old man.
Death to maggots! Death to maggots!
Oh, he's raging now. The wheezing. Better get away before he dies at your feet. Otherwise, you won't be able to prove that you did nothing wrong.
You think I'm kidding?
Wait, did he just hit me? Get the hell out of this madman.
Yeah, right, run away. That I'm just a grumpy old fella. Maggots!
Oh, I am very badly hurt. Wait, have I got half his weapon implanted into my head? Satisfied? Maybe you also want to know what's going on behind the nearest hut. You know what, we already know, but why not?
No, I've changed my mind. I don't want any more trouble. Let's go straight to Amari.
I see, I'm not given the choice anymore. Apparently I do nothing but make bad decisions. Okay, so this is one of the last decisions we've got to change, right? So how about we just gently and quietly open the door? Try not to draw attention by the giant spider monster. You carefully, without creaking, open the door. You're in the hallway. It's clean here. Looks like someone has recently cleaned. From the hallway, there is another door that you decide to open. And there, a smell of rot and decay, very familiar to you. What else is there to say? Oh, it's different this time.
Amari, what the heck are you doing?
Wait, so did the spider kill Amari because I stormed in there violently? Oh, wow. Okay, so I think this is the last thread we can look at. Everything else I think we've checked. So let's look at failure. You make yourself comfortable. Close your eyes and... Ew! What's that smell? A mixture of rot, urine, and unwashed bodies. When was the last time a window was opened here? Here is your first candidate. Take a closer look at him. What do you see? Multiple cuts. He's lost a lot of blood. His wounds need to be treated, and he needs to be given a blood transfusion. Otherwise, he'll die. That's right. Where are we going to get the blood? Okay, so we can either find a donor, or use my blood, and we'll use your blood maybe. Okay, so I'm gonna say let's not recommend our blood. Because honestly, if we're his doctor, we can't be out of commission. And in that same logic, we probably cannot use our mentor's blood. Because if he's coaching us, he can't be out of commission either. So I'm afraid we'll have to find a donor. Where can you find a donor in a place and situation like this? Then we'll transfuse my blood or yours.
Wrong. Get it through your head that our blood is incompatible with theirs.
Well, I never wanted to use our blood to begin with, maybe for a different reason. Oh, we could ask what was that wrong with our blood? And what will happen if he gets our blood confused? Well, I'm assuming if he gets our blood transfused, it's going to be like human blood. So if someone with the blood type A, they're just not compatible to receive a blood type from an AB, maybe? I don't know how it works. All I know is you match blood types. So what will happen if he gets our blood transfused? He'll die in agony. So, get it through your head and do not dare to forget. Got it. Okay, wait, is there a different option for this one then? What if we just say alright, so we're not then antagonizing him? Alright. No, that ends it very quickly as well. Then what is wrong with our blood? It's completely alright. Well, if you want the patient to die in agony, then go. Transfuse. Okay. So I don't think there's actually a way this one lasts very long. I think that's the end of it regardless. Oh, wait, what? Okay. Okay, so wasn't a fan of the donor option. How about we say, well, maybe we'll use yours? Wrong. Okay, we've tried all these options. What if we use my blood? Wrong. Okay, so I don't think there's a way for this to last longer than that. Well, I hope you enjoyed that playthrough of Chapter 1 of Not Involved. I am definitely looking to see this expand. I mean, I just want to know whether my actions the first time killed Amari by a giant spider. I need to know this. As always, if you want to check out the game, I'll leave the link in the description below. If you've enjoyed your time here, then please remember to like this video, subscribe to this channel. But other than that, I hope you have a spooky day, and I'll catch you next time, guys.